Hello everyone! In this video we're going to draw Snow White. Start by drawing a circle as a guide for the top part of the head. To draw the circle, first make two small marks to indicate the circle's length, and then on the sides make two more small marks to indicate the circle's width. Then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the circle. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also, pause the video to draw at your own pace. The circle doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're having trouble drawing it, just trace the outer edge of a cup, a bowl, or anything else with a circular edge. Under the circle, draw a long curved line as a guide for the bottom part of the head. Curve the right side of the line for the cheek. Make the bottom part of the line a bit pointy for the chin. Slope the line on the left side for the jaw. Now draw a long vertical line across the entire head. This is a construction guide that will help you place the facial features later on. The line should be close to the right edge of the head. Now draw a horizontal line for another construction guide. This line should be close to the bottom edge of the circle. The left side of this line should be higher up than the right side. Draw a short line along the bottom half of the vertical construction guide to indicate where the mouth will be. On top of the horizontal construction guide, draw a small oval-like shape as a guide for the first eye. Pay attention to the distance between the eye and the vertical construction guide. The shape of the eye should be similar to a small football. On the right side of the vertical construction guide, draw another small football-like shape as a guide for the other eye. This eye should fit in the space between the vertical construction guide and the right edge of the head. Pay attention to the sizes of the eyes in relation to the head. Under the head, draw two lines as guides for the neck. The line on the right should be shorter than the line on the left. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Use the small football-like shape on the left side as a guide to draw the first eye. Darken the shape and make the top edge thicker. Draw a series of small pointy shapes along the top edge for the eyelashes. Each eyelash should be made up of a small curved triangular shape. Draw a total of 4 eyelashes. Above the eye, draw a curved line for the eyelid. Curve the line along the top edge of the eye. Now draw the other eye the same way. Darken the initial shape and make the top edge thicker. Draw a series of small pointy shapes along the top edge for the eyelashes. This eye should be a bit smaller because the head is slightly turned. Draw a curved line above the eye for the eyelid. It's okay to overlap the eyelashes as you draw this line. Inside each eye, draw a short curved line for the irises. Pay attention to the placement of these lines inside the eyes. Inside each iris, off to the side, draw a tiny circle for highlights. In the middle of the irises, draw bigger circles for the pupils. Pay attention to the sizes of the pupils in relation to the irises. Don't overlap the tiny highlight circles as you draw the pupils. Shade in the pupils. Don't push down too hard on your pencil as you shade. Above the eyes, lightly sketch curved horizontal lines for the eyebrows. Pay attention to the distance between the eyebrows and the eyes. When you get the shapes and positions of the eyebrows right, darken the lines. Use the vertical construction line as a guide to help you determine the space between the eyebrows. The inner tips of the eyebrows should be thicker than the outer tips. The eyebrow on the right should be slightly smaller. Below the eyes, draw a short curved line for the tip of the nose. Draw the nose along the path of the vertical construction guide. Draw a smaller line to the left for the nostril. When you get the shape right, darken the lines. Below the nose, along the guide, lightly sketch a horizontal line for the first part of the mouth. Don't make this line too long. On top of that, draw a more wavy horizontal line for the top lip. Curve this line for the peaks on the lip. When you get the shape of the top lip right, darken the lines. Pay attention to the distance between the mouth and the nose. Don't make the shape of the lip too thick. Under this shape, draw a long curved line for the bottom lip. Pay attention to how far down this line curves. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. Inside the shape, draw a shorter curved line for the bottom edge of the open mouth. The bottom lip should be thicker than the top lip. Don't draw the mouth too close to the bottom of the head. High above the eyes, draw a long curved line for the first part of the hair. The line should start at the vertical construction guide and end at the horizontal guide. Curve the line along the left side of the eyebrow. To the right of the vertical guide, draw a shorter curved line for more of the hair. On the left side, draw a long vertical line for the inner edge of the hair. The bottom of this line should slightly overlap the neck. On the top right side, draw another long curved line for the outer edge of the hair. This line should be outside of the head shape. Below that, draw another long curved line for more of the hair. Don't draw the lines on the right too far away from the head. Now draw a few small curved shapes along the top edge of the head for the bow. The shapes on the sides should be similar to triangles and the shape in the middle should be similar to a circle. The shape of the bow should overlap the top edge of the head. When you get the shape of the bow right, darken the lines. As you draw the shape on the left, curve the line inward for a crease on the bow. Draw the small knot in the middle along the vertical construction guide. The right section of the bow should be slightly smaller than the left side. Draw a short curved line inside the shape for a crease. On the left side of the bow, draw a couple of short curved lines for the visible section of the headband. Starting on top of the bow, draw a line that curves to the left and then downward for the outer edge of the hair. Curve this line along the path of the head circle. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. Draw a short curved line to the right of the bow for the rest of the headband. On the lower left side, draw a couple more long curved lines for the rest of the hair. Curve this line farther to the left than the top of the hair. The line at the bottom should be smaller. Now darken the outer edges of the guides to create the side of the head. Curve the line to the left so that it's close to the eye. Curve the bottom part of the line for the cheek. Darken the bottom part of the line, but don't make the chin too pointy. Darken the lines under the head too to create the neck. Now go over the final lines with a pen, a marker, or any other type of permanent ink. The next few steps are sped up so that the video isn't too long. Take your time and be careful when you ink your drawing to avoid any accidents. Don't ink the initial guidelines, only the final drawing. When the ink dries, erase all of the guidelines. Now color your drawing using colored pencils, markers, crayons, or anything else. And that's it for Snow White. Don't forget to pause the video to draw at your own pace. Also, please visit EasyDrawingTutorials.com where every step of this tutorial is broken down into an individual image. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Also subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.